Hello, Patience here. Hi. I came to give you an update, and for those of you that are just joining me, welcome. And as you can see by the title, I am taking out my Sisterlocks. For those of you that have been along on this journey with me, thank you. Your encouragement has been helpful. Your tips have been helpful, and I am still taking out my Sisterlocks. So it's been about 6 months, honestly, and I know that a lot of times you see, I guess, videos. If you have watched videos of this, it's like the people are already done. But I kind of wanted to do it real time so you can see what this looks like, especially if you are considering doing it. It's a whole adventure. So I do want to show you, the progress that I've made. But first of all, just to give you a report, I started with 373 locks and I'm down to 215. So I made a little bit of progress, but we still have a long way to go. And then let's see, I want to show you the evolution of the tools that I've been using too, because I've modified my technique. So I started with this here, and this is a flea and tick comb. Got it off of Amazon, and I was using it for the smaller locks. It's been through it, if you can see. The larger locks have decimated this poor comb. So once I got to some of the larger ones that were further up the nape of my neck, I started using this more frequently. It was kind of a combination before, but now, or at least then, this is what I was using. It's a little bit heavier than a typical rat tail, but it's been getting the job done. And so now I'm at locks that are a little bit larger, and I feel like I'm working too hard with this now. And when I tried this one by accident, because it was the only one around, it actually did really well. So I'm using it because you may be able to tell, you may not be able to tell, but this one, the black one, has a skinnier tip than this red one does. And so it's kind of tough to tell, but I can tell when I'm using it. And so this has been more effective at working my way up the lock. So, and then lastly, I've been using water. This is just water in here. And I was using conditioner before. I was using Trader Joe's conditioner. It's called Nourish. It's like $3-4. My loose natural hair loved that conditioner because it gave so much slip to it. So it was like one of the best conditioners that I enjoyed, and it has really good ingredients in it. So I didn't have to worry about, any kind of, I don't know, ratchet residue. Like it was fine. It was great. So, but I'm realizing that with the water, it still takes me about the same time as it does to take my lock out with conditioner as it does with water. And when I spray the water, I really feel like the natural sebum that's on my lock, that's come from my scalp. We all produce natural oils, and over time, as your lock matures, it travels down the length of your lock. I really feel like that's been creating kind of a moisturizing, conditioning effect as I spray water on it. And that's something I've experienced as well when I wash my hair, is that it just feels softer immediately. One, because of the water, but also because I think there's such a market presence of the oil. So anyway, that being said, either way, it's still taking a long time. And my hope is to, when I go to North Carolina, I'm originally from Durham, North Carolina, but when I go there for the holidays, I hope to recruit help to have people help me get it out, because my calculations, it would take me roughly, if I wanted to finish by the end of the year, it would take me about, I would have to take out 10 a day. And that's unrealistic for me, because at my best, I've taken out 4 or 5 a day. And then when I have help, it's a little bit more, but it would be great to be done. It would be great to be done. Yes. Okay. So last thing I want to show you before I move on and show you the back of my head is I've been using these here scarves because they have been helping to hide the chaos in the back. So I like it because there's extra material, which kind of pushes the hair up, which gives it a fuller effect. So you can't tell that there's a hot mess in the back. So, and these scarves came from a beauty supply. These two came from a beauty supply store in Durham. And then these came from Amazon. These are wider, so it has more material, so I can do a bow in the back if I want, or I can just cover my head completely with a scarf. And I've been enjoying it. It makes me still feel put together and beautiful, even though there's a lot going on in the back. So this one's really pretty. And then this one's my favorite one. Yep, so it came in a pack from Amazon. All right, so without any further ado, I will show you the progress. We're not quite halfway, but this is what we got. This is it. So as you can see, I've actually retained a lot more length than I thought I would. And of course, even when I finish taking out the locks, I'm going to need to give it lots of TLC. I'll need to trim it, deep condition, you know, just nurse it back to health, because when I do get my Sisterlocks, my next / last set of Sisterlocks, I want them to go in the locks healthy. And so I'm looking forward to finishing, but I also am learning so much from the process, and not just about the time that it takes and the strategy that it takes to get them out, but I also am learning a lot about the internal structure of the lock and different things that actually are beneficial for the internal structure of your lock when you think about putting stuff on your locks or not putting stuff on your locks. So that's a different conversation, but overall, it's been a journey. And you know, when we're getting locks, we say, "Oh, trust the process." And so I'm doing it backwards. I'm taking them out, but I'm still trusting the process. And hopefully next time I come up here, I'll tell you that I'm done. And if not, I'll still come back up here and give you a status update. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.